Welcome. Thank you for watching this video presented by CostStoreFixtures. Questions should be emailed to CostStoreFixtures@outlook.com. This application uses the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet program. Microsoft and Excel are trademarks and property of Microsoft Corporation. A Microsoft Corporation license is required to use the Excel program. The instruction example covers foundation principles and demonstrates the process by calculating the cost of a pedestal fixture step by step. Each instruction example consists of a macro button and a cell comment. To read the text of the macro before clicking the button, hover over the cell to the right of the button and the text of the macro is displayed. Complete the instruction example to develop an understanding and proficiency at preparing a cost workup. The instructions example is on the instructions sheet. The instruction sheet is the window currently displayed. The example starts at row 157. To get to the example, click the fourth button labeled B.000 Example Cost Workup Pedestal. The focus of step 1 of the 3 steps is on the principles of this process and how to enter dimensions on the single project dimensions sheet. Example item 1.1.33 Dimensions Dues. Entering dimensions on the project dimensions sheet is important because that is where the range names are assigned to the dimensions. There are few situations where the dimensions must be entered or adjusted directly on the cost workup sheet. If the entry on the cost workup sheet is over top of a formula, particularly with a range name included, the entry on the cost workup sheet is probably not needed. No dimensions are entered on the elevation sheets. There are more than 17,000 range names on the project dimension sheet. To reduce the difficulty of finding 5 cells out of 17,000, use the elevation sheets. The elevation sheets provide a visual aid to find the correct dimensions cells on the project dimensions sheet. As you become more familiar with the project dimensions sheet layout, the quickest way to enter dimensions becomes the easiest way, which is directly onto the project dimensions sheet. If dimensions are entered onto the cost workup sheet, it is very likely that a formula with a dimension range name is being deleted. Use a new copy of the program for future projects. This example 1.1.33 is completed. Continue the instructions example by clicking item 1.1.34.